Keep continuing until it goes away, and it takes a fucking hour. Welcome back. What the fuck? Um, Definitely have more of these. Okay. I guess we'll keep continuing. Not even close now. I'm just like sitting on half somehow. Um, where the fuck did that end up then? Interesting. There. I didn't get it. Let's go. What do you contribute to society? Probably more than you. Gotta update my YouTube. Because I'm bored of this guy. That wasn't my question. No, you used a fucking loser. Okay. I don't even know how YouTube Partner actually works for streams. Is there anything you need to do in particular? No, I think it's if it's not qualified, if there's like I'll play any music or something on it, then it's not qualified. But apparently you can enable it for a stream as well, which I think is kind of interesting. All these useless fucking alternate accounts that come to stream. You smoke weed every day? Yeah, well. They're all contributing more than fucking Amara. It's just a random loser trying to rage bait and catch people on the fucking internet. He's just trying to catch me saying something out of pocket. Like the guy's literally trying to trap me into saying something about the juice when he's the one literally making the implication about the juice. And then he comes to stream and asks these things, like, yeah. Very genuine behavior here from a very normal person, clearly not trying to, like, entrap you in saying something. This guy's definitely sitting here recording the whole stream as well. Also, how are you ready? Yeah, I mean, they don't stop coming, do they? Like, streaming this game is basically setting up like a flare for the weirdest people in the world. Not even the weirdest, just the worst people, the worst, dumbest, most malicious people in the world. Like, it's like honey to flies, or, yeah, well, got a headache right now? Well, thankfully my very smooth and rambunctious Uncharted gameplay will probably clear that up. It's like some people got nothing better to do than like be in my stream within the first seconds of it being live and being like, let's try to entrap him by implying very fucking weird things. But then pretending like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. You're the one doing that. It's like, okay, bro. Like, try harder. Because like it's very different of people that genuinely actually care about your opinion as opposed to people who just want to say something stupid. Big difference. And the only time I'll actually engage with that and entertain that is when I literally have nothing about it to do. Other than that, no interest. Alright. So I'm basically at the point where if I can see what you're doing, If I don't actually have the energy for it, I'm just gonna ban you. It's like Andrew may have a good day when he's allowed to be here. When will you ban? What are you gonna do? Cry to their friends about free speech? Yeah, well, cuts both ways, buddy. What am I even doing right now? Am I going to play? It's sit here. I don't know. I can watch Uncharted TV.
Gets a flank, throws a mine, and then more. Oh, I just love it when they time and time with those. It's all good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start the countdown. At number 10, we have Coconut J pinned down on rooftops, trying to get the blind fire. The enemy team's collapsing on him. He has about $800, so he goes inside the store, gets himself an RPG. Oh, God, I gotta load the RPG. Bam! Ooh, that quad RPG.
The only time in history that RPG kills more than one person.
Danny coming in with his defense, with his China Lake. Bam! No. Bam! Stop it. You're not going to score my plunder. Look at that. Going ahead and mix it up with some Metler. But I just enjoy this defense, these downtown metered shots with the China Lake before you get all crazy, before you get in the comments and go, Shancho, I don't think so. What a great play. Nicely done. Stops the score, and his team picks up the idol. Here is number 8. It is Valderon 10 on Sunken Ruins. Throw himself to enter to start off the play. Then he comes in, catches 3 people in the slow motion potion. Gets a couple of downs, and here comes the Chintamani revives from the enemy team. He goes ahead and gets a rope swing. Bam! Bowser bounce. Let me see another one from you, Valderon.
Bouncer bounce.
No look rope swing. Ooh, that savior almost got it. You got one more in you? There's a guy right there. Doesn't see you. Boom! A triple rope swing. I like it. Went ahead and fought the Chintamani. Got the triple rope swing. You got yourself a spot. Here is your bomb plays. We got a lot of awesome nades. Here is Renad throwing from downtown. Captain's trying to hide. Don't think so. You could never escape the death from above. Here is the third man, 42. Here, oh my goodness, out of nowhere. Panic nade, bow. Gets that double nade right off the brick wall. Double donkey kicks. Here is Miguel, 22-292. Triple 292 from downtown. Curry. Wow, nicely done. I like it. Just that long distance, that floater, that rainbow shot. Here is Blue Toast.
Calling it a floater is disgusting.
Now, this is just a nice Rolodex. A lot of boom, boom, pals. Throws it. Look at this. Woo!
I'm 5 even.
I love it. And a streak stopper of a nade. Nicely done. Now, might be nade of the year. Look at this. Key of Destiny. Right on the ledge. I might agree with you, Key of Destiny. I might agree with you. Here is the number 7 play, HCO642. Now he's going to go ahead and throw an El Dorado. El Doritos bringing it to the party like it's the Super Bowl. Throws a nade to follow it up. And look at this. Just wipes out that team. What a nice play of timing. I just enjoyed that Rolodex. Nice play. It's always fun to bring El Doritos to the party. Here's number 6. K Bites here on Island. Goes ahead, is going to avoid this hunter by going down below. Now, I just like the mind games here. Gets the hunter. Here comes the enemy team. The trash can blind fire action. Down you go. C4. Ooh.
Trash can blind
fire. C4 climbs back up. Now we got a little mind games here. Another C4. Whoop. I'm going to hide right here. Elena just showing her Spider-Man skills. The Gwen Stacy skills, so to speak. Spider-Woman. Go ahead and pop right back up. Oh. Not yet. Whoop. Wham. Avoids the C4. Baits another. Here comes another man. The teammate decides, you know what? I'm going to join this fun after this rope kill.
Very talented enemies.
Up, up. Boom, the teammate goes down. She uses the teammate, comes back up. Bam,
hello, Benny.
One. Ooh, what a great play. Great play. Nice. Here is number 5. I'm too cool for cool.
I sure do wonder who's messaging me right now.
Another one. Bam! Give me another one. Another one.
I sure do wonder if there's a bunch of personal attacks in my DMs right now.
Went down. It was, oh, if you would have got that fourth one, it would have been higher on the list. And here come the funny plays. Here is Stark77, goes for the injured path, and the Hunter says, no, no, no. Basically, a Hunter was a time cop. Jean-Claude Van Damme did not allow that jump in path. I don't know.
That's a very old reference.
No, I like it. I like this happenstance with another random player. Sam right now gets the res, and Sam and Drake share a brotherly moment randomly on Uncharted. Here it is.
Yes, randomly on Uncharted.
Now that's just awesome. That's just awesome to me. Awesome, possible. Look at that, brother.
Shut up.
Fun with Rio.
Shut up, Sancho.
Has this crazy play here in Scotland. Just a lot of action with the Mazer. Oop, doesn't get that one, but that's okay because he mixes up with that headshot. And then that headshot.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, so close.
Dog
He's
jet.
going to go ahead and get a res from his teammate. And Rio is right back at it with another headshot.
Why can't they leave you alone? Because Uncharted haters are very literally the dregs of society. There are people that literally have nothing to do in this life than obsess over other Uncharted players. They literally don't do anything about that. It's like most people in this world have literally the intellectual capability of being completely obsessed with one thing at any given time. That's just how Uncharted players' brain function. That's why they only play Uncharted 4. Nothing else. And why would there be? Well, you know, Amar that's been here trying to entrap me and try to bait me every single time. Yeah, he's doing it again. So, man. Just like that he just wrote, send me a bunch of personal attacks in DMs now. I mean, why are you asking me? If you want to play the game, play it. If you miss it, play it. If you get in the itch, play it. Completely up to you whether or not it's worth playing it again. Like, I can answer that question. I think it's worth playing occasionally. Yeah, like... Yeah, if you still own it, I guess, yeah. If you don't have the game, well, then maybe not. I think there's ads on my stream now, but I'm not sure. Can someone confirm if there's ads on my stream on YouTube? It's like generally, for a lot of these people, there's generally like I'm a YouTube partner now, so I can actually make like maybe $10 a month from you guys. Thank you for those $10. I will use them to do nothing good in this world. Hello, Bradley. Let's see them DM. Let's see what's in there. Yeah, but the thing is, like, for a lot of these people, any accusation is also confession, right? When people like walk in pain or literally Kobe say that, oh, you play Uncharted 24/7, that just means that they are actually playing it a lot more than I am. Like, I play this game like an hour a day, if even that. And most of the time, I actually just sit in the fucking matchmaking, try to reconnect to the fucking game. I don't even play. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see if they are from a man named Amar or it's Angry Pen. Well, lucky me. He's not that dedicated. Let's go. And before I open the YouTube chat and there's 100 messages there. All right, so there's all right, good. Is there anyone that's genuinely on YouTube a lot that wants to actually I'm offline? What the fuck? They can't see me. This fucking bullshit, man. No wonder. I want to kiss. I just want to kiss. Yeah. MR. Wait, it's the same guy? Yeah, you know the same guy. The guy that keeps like baiting me to say something like weird about like juice or whatever. Like every time he comes to stream to just try to bait me into saying something about like a particular minority or something. He's banned them because like I don't have the energy for it. Yeah, so yeah, I know. You said you can see ads on my YouTube stream. I wondered if someone wants to be moderated on the YouTube stream because, well, I mean, Penny and Anna aren't gonna be there as much as probably people that actually like the site. Like, who's there more? I think Stash is probably the only one from this chat is actually in the YouTube stream. Anyone else? Because we need more moderators on the YouTube section if we're gonna keep it active. Sure, I could just turn it off, but the thing is, we have a couple of YouTube viewers that are actually normal. And we kind of want to keep those in the stream. Like, because some of you guys are on YouTube and you don't seem to want to go on Twitch. I see no reason not to use Twitch because it's a better user experience, but if you're still one of these people that want to use the website, who do we even run into? What the fuck? Maybe I should check my YouTube chat in that case. Maybe they're actually the ones writing. But at least you get ads on YouTube now. So if you watch my YouTube stream, because I'm a YouTube partner now, I will make a lot of money. Not really. I'll make maybe for every $30 for every 30 views, I'll probably make, or every 300 views, I make like $0.50. So we basically make a whole dollar a day, which actually isn't too bad now that I think about it. We can make like $30 a month if I get 500 views a day. Not exactly that much, but if you throw it up with the Twitch income, well, then I pretty much make like $50 a month from like Twitch and YouTube combined, so that's pretty good. Actually, more like 60 maybe, or 70 actually, probably. $70 a month on Twitch and YouTube combined. It's not too bad. Rarely honestly begin streaming. Yeah, that's usually when they come out. How the fuck did I open this thing? Oh, there. Show in the control room. Can I not just open it? What the fuck? This thing sucks. Watch on YouTube. I just love that YouTube has like its self-installed app on my computer, and the only way to like around that is just like not. Learn my spelling mistake from first time. Oh, you're here? Yes, I can see you now. What the fuck are we doing here? We need one more. Adripalos. As long as Miltos isn't on the game, we're gonna be able to have fun. Miltos is like an anti-fun player. Play against him, it's like, oh yes, let's play against a wall that shoots for 20 minutes. Oh. You're not a kick streamer? Yeah, when kick streamers is just put like rejects that are banned from everywhere for promoting gambling. I absolutely love the fact that the Super Bowl is literally just like a big fucking gambling advert. Like every fucking 3 ads is just a gambling one. Yeah, and it's fine if you use YouTube more than Twitch. But yeah, for some of you viewers like you and stuff, there's like, I'll keep the YouTube chat on, but we just gotta make sure that we ban the other people quickly. The All-American Halftime Show. Well, I watched bits of it. I mean, it looks good. Most of the thing I've seen racist people on the internet being racist about it, but you know, that's just the American way, isn't it? Good old-fashioned racism. I think so. I think it says something on screen if I make money from it. Oh, you mean the yeah? What is it? Was it AI gambling over and over and over again? Yeah. Well, what did it even do? Like, who wants to watch Kid Rock, the fucking pedophile? Like, Kid Rock is basically an allegory for fucking Child Island. It's like, it's literally in its name. Fucking pedo. Kid Rock doesn't even sound like a name for what even is he? What music does he make? It's like white rap. What the fuck does he do? Was it's just like garbage. It's just like bro country rock. But yeah, like one good song. The fact that you even know that he has like a song. The thing with like Kid Rock is like the guy is like the singular performance that MAGA has. Anything else they just steal from actual talented people. It's just so funny to me that Kid Rock is like their rallying call. Like, you know that big horn they have in like the beginning of Helm's Deep? That's like what Kid Rock's music is to MAGA. But yeah, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about before the halftime show? Oh yeah, we were talking about the fact that there's like every 3 ads on the Super Bowl, like it's like gambling ads. Like that's what Kick is for gambling streamers, people that are the dumbest specimens of human society. And if you're gonna be one of these people being like, "Oh, gambling addicts are just victims," like, yeah, you could say that they're just victims, but most of these people are absolute fucking morons. They're completely in charge of their own actions, right? Like I said earlier, that we don't want a victim blame on this stream, you know, and a lot of people will get manipulated into going into false crypto scams and stuff like that, right? And then you will blame the oppressor, of course. But when it comes to gambling, like, there's a lot of safeguards put in place so that you don't fall into gambling. So it's like, yeah, people will get manipulated, but there's a lot more, like, you know, pitfalls into gambling than there is to... There's a lot less pitfalls into gambling than there is to, like, a lot of the other manipulation, right? Because the thing is, with gambling, you're promising this thing that, oh, maybe you get something back. Most people know that it's a 100% chance, right? But most other things, when you're trying to convince your audience, like MAGA, for example, when Trump tells them that, oh, he's going to make America great again, well, that's like a 100% surefire thing for them, right? They're too stupid to understand that he's just lying to them. But like when it comes to money, like gambling your own money, like there's safeguards put in place to prevent you from doing that. Like you have to put money in, you're getting generally told by legal reasons that, hey, it's not a 100% chance that you're winning. There's a lot of people on the internet that obviously tell you not to gamble. There's a lot of, you know, very bad things coming out of gambling. Most people should know this by now. So if you're falling into that gambling pitfall, well, I don't really have that much sympathy for you, because generally you're not really a victim. You're not really a victim of other people. You're generally a victim of your own stupidity, which I guess most people are. But at that point, it's hard to feel sorry for someone, right? I watched the Discord clip. Well, I can't watch it because it's on X. You're gonna have to download it. I disabled my X account because I don't want to be on a pedophile website. You're gonna have to record it or put it in streamable, I think. I need to know before I hand them the cash, yes. So that's the whole thing. Like, I feel like that's like a lot of these things you can only blame yourself for. Like, I'm not gonna blame someone else for someone being an alcoholic. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, they're a victim of alcoholism. Like, sure, they're a victim of alcoholism, but they put themselves there, right? Like, if you're a gambling addict, generally you probably put yourself there, right? If you're like a victim of like overwhelming like narrative manipulation, like the conservative, you know, propaganda machine does, like Fox News and all that shit, yeah, I would say you're a victim then, because realistically your brain has been groomed from a very fucking early age to just believe one narrative, right? Because the United States is a very fucking big country. There's a lot of places in the United States where they literally do not get facts or unbiased information whatsoever. They only get Fox News propaganda. Those people are the victims because they simply don't know better. There's a lot of like really nice, like good conservative YouTube channels where people seem really nice and friendly to each other, even to people that are minorities. Like some of them literally hang out with like a lot of Mexican stuff like that. Like there's like a couple of YouTubers, like food YouTubers that are like, you know, either from Louisiana or from Texas that are like cooking, but a lot of their really good friends are like Mexican or from different, and they always mix their cuisine, right? But then it turns out that they're like all Trump supporters, right? Like even like these like Hispanic people are Trump supporters. They all seem like nice guys, right? And you do realize that these people are literally ruining the world. They're literally ruining the nation because the only information they receive is from Fox News. They have no idea what reality is. They have no idea what unbiased political information is. They don't know shit. Those people are the victims because in the right circumstances, they will be educated enough to make smart, rational decisions that actually benefit themselves and the country they're in. You know, but that's the problem. Those are the victims because they're not genuinely terrible people. Most people that tend to fall into alcoholism or, you know, drug addiction, they're not really victims. They're usually just really stupid people. Like, yeah, you could say that, oh, if you're really young and then someone gives you a drug or whatever, like, sure, you could say that they're the victim in that scenario. Like, I mean, if they're groomed from a very early age. But I would say the vast majority of people that are drug addicts made their own choices. People that are alcoholics made their own choices. People that are gambling addicts made their own choices. And at that point, help them maybe, but these people tend to fall back into this mindset, even if they do get out of it. Because they simply don't really think it's wrong, right? Maybe just a clip of the country singer crying about trans people. And the funny thing, too, about like the Bad Bunny halftime show is that everyone overwhelmingly loved it, too. And then you got all these like really racist people. Oh, I don't care that there's 40 million Spanish-speaking people in the country. Oh, you don't? Okay, so you don't care about the fact that like 12% of your fucking nation, like 12% of your nation's citizens speak a different language. You don't care. Like, okay. That's America first, right? You don't even care about your own citizens. You know? And I'm really sick of these Uncharted. Remember, I used to play Call of Duty for money, right? And there used to be a lot of these kids, for example, they would like demand me to feel sympathy for them because they're addicted to Call of Duty, right? And I'm like, really? Like, you really have a victim complex about playing Call of fucking Duty, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have any sympathy with this shit. It's like they're trying to bait sympathy by, like, fully knowing what they're doing. It's like people try to bait sympathy for being a gambling addict or whatever. They're the worst fucking people because they're just going to try to do that to manipulate you to give them more money, and then they'll waste it immediately anyways. I thought it was well done, creative, even though, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, a lot of music I listen to, like, listen to this fucking song here. Here. Biggest psyops betas are Jake Paul and them are literally an aesthetic at this point. Like, they're literally as fucking engagement farmers. But like, listen to this song. I can get every single person in the stream right now, every 20 person. You know this song, right? Here, listen to this one.
Permanece a la escucha. Permanece a la escucha.
12 de la noche en La Habana, Cuba.
11 de la noche en San Salvador, El Salvador.
11 de la noche en Managua, Nicaragua.
Me gustan los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta viajar, me gustas tú.
So yeah, if you're one of these Americans that think that, oh, I can't listen to this music because I don't understand what they're saying, well, you're a fucking retard. That is just straight up fucking bullshit propaganda. There's no way you genuinely believe this. Because a lot of the music that people know, a lot of people don't speak English in it. Like, do you think like fucking Rick Astley and them? Yeah, a lot of them made famous in the United States, even though you can really understand them. And not to mention the fact that a lot of fucking like English fucking singers, you can't even understand what the fuck they're saying. That's bullshit. When you headline your show as all American, it's playing really white country singers, which meant, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you got all, what is it? What is like the derogatory term for like, you know, like conservative, backwater, like Americans? What the fuck is it called? Like, it's not redneck. There's another one. It's like all hats, no cattle or something like that. That's literally what they are. They're just a bunch of fucking toothless, virtue-signaling, racist, fucking white supremacists. That's all they are. The only thing they ever see the only thing they ever fucking see with immigrants is they see them as slaves, basically, right? No, it's not hillbilly. Exactly. If they're not singing about pickup trucks, shooting things, cheating on beating their wife, you know, selling their daughters. Yeah, here, right? The American conservative value is just being the worst person alive, apparently. Which is why they think that just being a good, like, loving person, that's apparently woke propaganda, right? That's the thing. That's why they were so upset about the Superman movie, because Superman is actually portrayed as a good person. They're like, no, we don't want this. This is woke propaganda. Look at the agenda. Like, oh, what is the agenda? Oh, he's helping people. He's helping immigrants. It's like, okay, yeah. So the agenda is simply helping people. Wow, what a bad guy. Holy shit, this is the villain, according to MAGA, right? It's uneducated, hateful, racist fucking losers. Every single one of them. Did he sang about that? Oh, wow. Incredible that I could predict the conservative mindset. Fucking rapists and pedophiles, a lot of them. Let's listen to this song. Let's listen to the matchmaking song here. Yes, you're correct, Sponja. It's from it's Victor's theme, the Sena what the fuck's it called? Whatever. Yeah, somebody Uncharted 3 TV montage me. I mean, I do like that. What's his name? Rock Show used to use a lot of like old electro house music. The argument falls flat when the NFL has made efforts to garner an international crowd by hosting games in other countries. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine not destroying your entire nation's, international reputation and, alliances. Imagine, doing things that are actually good for your country, Why are we not finding them? What the fuck is happening here? We're not even going to get a match throughout this entire stream. But yeah, it's like... Oh yeah, I saw the video that you sent me. Like, that's the thing. Like, the thing is, MAGA is more upset about the halftime show with, a Puerto Rican man than they are about the fact that thousands of the fucking conservative political government literally raped children and killed infants on a fucking island. They're more upset about this than they are about that. Like, hello? You know, like, I think we're at the point where the conservative audience is just lost. Like, they are clueless. They are gone. If they genuinely don't give a flying fuck about children being raped, but they care more about, like, a Hispanic man performing at the halftime show. The halftime show has also been historically pretty liberal. It's usually has a lot of, like, liberal, you know, people performing at them. So it's like, yes, Now, we apparently care more about this than we care about the actual Epstein files. I think that tells you everything you need to know about conservative brain. Realistically, it isn't broken. It doesn't function the way it should. They don't have ethics, morals, and values. The only thing that they actually do abide by is racism. That's it. They can only bond over their mutual hatred of, like, minorities and women. That's it. They have no actual common goals. They have no expression for art. They have no creativity. They have no actual, like, mutual appreciation for anything. The only thing they have is that they want to punish the immigrants or the minorities or the women. That's it. So that's the only thing these people can bond over. Is hatred. And that's why they will always fucking lose. That's why the Nazis fucking lost too. Because whenever they realize that hatred keeps them from actually being allied with each other, when they realize that they're losing, when their own people are throwing them to the wolves, well, that's when they start realizing, that's when the Nazis ended up killing themselves. That's when the Nazis ended up surrendering, because they realized that, oh wait, hate isn't really that strong of a motivator when it comes down to it, right? Because they realized inevitably that these people don't like each other, they don't love each other, don't care about each other. They will all throw each other to the wolves whenever they can to save themselves. When the conservatives realize this, they scatter like fucking cockroaches that they are. That's why they always lose, because their only combined position only exists because they all hate the same type of people. Eventually, when they don't have nobody else to hate, when they start hating each other, right? Then they start eating each other. It's like there's a reason that, you know, a lot of look at Soviet Russia during World War II, for example. They would literally send thousands of soldiers straight into the fucking front lines, into the assault rifle fire, or LMG fire of the fucking Germans, right? They will send them straight there. And if any of these people try to go back or try to, like, run away from that, well, their own army would shoot them. So they would basically put 1,000 people in a meat grinder where they would send them straight to the Germans, and if they were trying to go back and try to retreat, they would get shot, right? And then the next people that shot them were then pushed forward in the lines and keep pushing, right? So never will be in that position where they realize that their own fucking people don't even give a flying fuck about them. But, like, and that's kind of the thing, is like Soviet Russia as well, why you kind of needed, like, the Allied army to help Soviet Russia as well, because the very Soviet Russia probably would have fucking killed their own population before they even managed to get to Berlin. The fact that the Nazi Germany lost was only because of the fact that there was multiple alliances going against them from different locations. But both the Americans and the Soviet Russia, they literally killed thousands of their own people by sending them to the meat grinder. Which is insane. But, you know, when the Nazis realized that they were losing, yeah, well, they were all suiciding, surrendering, throwing each other in front of the bus, all trying to make leverage deals to get out of the position that they're in. Every single one of them, because they don't like each other. They all hate each other. They only aligned because they're all equally evil, terrible people. When you have to create a safe space for your cult, yeah, well, that's all it is. MAGA is literally, they don't lie to convince us. They just lie to keep their own people at bay. That's the thing. As long as they make sure that their own audience thinks that their audience is trying to protect them and that they're doing great things and that the immigrants and the Democrats are ruining the country, as long as they believe that, there's nothing you can do to disillusion them. Even coming out with the fact that the conservative, like, political and tech tank all ended up raping children on an island with Jeffrey Epstein. They don't care about that. Why would they? They don't hear that information. The only thing they will hear is Trump saying that, oh, all of these things in the files exonerate me. They're really good for me. That's all they hear. They don't care. They don't even compute that there's, like, logic and leaps in the, like, their narrative or the consistency or anything. They don't give a fuck. Their ethics are completely dependent on whether or not their side tells them to think something. That's it. The only thing that matters to the conservative brain is loyalty. That's it. As long as you have loyalty to the Fuhrer, as long as you have loyalty to whatever fucking psychopath is running your nation, yeah, that's it. But the thing is, conservatives are also very groomed from birth to basically be indoctrinated into, and this is the thing, you get into the religious discussion here. But the thing is, with religion, like Christianity in general, or like Islam, they all teach you to be subservient to some, like, superior deity, right? So they all teach you from a very early age that you should always be under authority, right? So when all of these people see authority in the government, they always tend to believe that the police and the government have their best interests at heart, because they're indoctrinated from early age to believe in authority, right? And authority usually for them is religion. They're afraid of it, right? Thanks so much for gifting us up to Verdon. Hello, Poggin. And that's just how their brains function, right? They've been taught from a very early age to just believe in authority, to never question authority. They believe in vibes over actual truth and facts. That's what religion is. It demands you to have more faith in the narrative. It demands you to have more faith in what you feel is good to do because your parents told you that, hey, you need to follow God's commandments or whatever. That's it. But the thing is, at that point, it doesn't actually matter what the commandments were. It doesn't actually matter what their beliefs are, because the only thing that matters to them is their loyalty to the, this deity, basically. And if this deity is like literally the Antichrist, just like Donald Trump telling them that, hey, I'm a true Christian. I like the New and the Old Testament equally much. They're gonna be like, yes, he's a political figure. He's the authoritarian person. And this also, there have been studies as well, like in Germany, for example, between like the 1800s and the 1900s, there was like a very strict parenting ethos, basically, where basically you would treat your kids like slaves, and you would basically make sure that they believe in a male dominant figure, right? So the reason that Nazi Germany happened to begin with, because it was literally generations of men literally born and raised to believe that Hitler was their savior, was their good guy. That's kind of what religion tends to do. It tends to indoctrinate people into this weird cult behavior, right? So it's like, yes, if you're very heavily religious, you probably just believe in vibes over truth. You believe in God, despite the fact no evidence exists of them existing, right? It doesn't matter to them because they operate entirely on beliefs. They operate entirely on independent things, or not independent things, like indoctrinated things. So that's the whole problem with religion. It doesn't help people actually see, the real world. It helps them see a world through a lens that is complete bullshit most of the time. Yes. And it's a very common thing historically that generations of men that get indoctrinated to believe in God and authority above all are men that end up just hating women and minorities, because often the authority requires you to look down and step on the poor guy and the immigrant in order to make sure that you feel better about yourself. For these people, feeling good about themselves is not an independent thing. Feeling good about themselves is how much they can make other people hurt and inflict pain, right? That's it. That's why all of these MAGA conservatives just rebel in the fact that immigrants are being hurt, or that children are being hurt, or that women are being hurt, or that innocent civilians are being shot in the back on the head. They celebrate over this because they like it, because they think that those guys are the enemy, that they're being punished, right? They don't have any ethics and values and morals. They only believe in authority above all. So as long as their authority tells them that, oh, they're doing a good thing and they're just killing domestic terrorists or whatever, or illegal criminal immigrants, well, to them, that's all it takes. Now they're like, oh, yes, they're good. We're the good guys. They're the bad guys, right? And then maybe down the line, they realize that, oh, shit, maybe we didn't actually kill the good guys this entire time. Maybe we killed innocent civilians. Well, and at that point, it's already too late. At that point, they're already going to kill themselves. They know that they lost at that point. Because deep down, I think most conservatives know that they're wrong about most of their worldwide beliefs. And that's why I think to some extent they would always say that, oh, they hate pedophiles, whatever. But whenever it comes down to that, their side of the pedophiles, they don't care. They don't care. They're like, oh, whatever. Oh, it's not us. I'm sick and tired of the Epstein files. I don't care about them anymore. It's like, okay. Like, they just move on immediately. That's it. As long as their narrative tells them that they're the good guys, like, they just completely disregard anything that they allegedly stood for to begin with. But if these pedophiles turn out, if the people actually prosecute pedophiles that their side did, well, then they probably would celebrate it. But it all comes down to whether or not it's their side or the other side. It's all about me or you, or us and them. They're basically tribalistic cavemen. They're like, oh, Unga Bunga, we have long hair. Unga Bunga, kill with short hair. That's basically how their brain functions. Yeah, I mean, even a lot of them will die, go to their deathbed. Like, a lot of people died from fucking COVID, literally on their deathbed, saying that, oh, thanks, Democrats, you killed us. It's if you and it's like, even though we all know that that Trump was the one that literally prevented the vaccine development. He literally prevented people. He literally spread propaganda about not wearing masks, right? That's it. And a lot of these people literally got sick and they died, thinking that, oh, wow, Trump did everything for us. Like, no, he didn't. He's literally probably the reason you died, because you went to a fucking super spreader event when nobody wore a fucking face mask, and then you fucking died. Oh, so... And they go down thinking that, oh, Trump was trying to help me. No. Trump is likely the reason you're dead. And that's the thing, Trump is literally responsible for at least 20,000 Americans dying from negligence of the COVID response. He literally blocked funds and aid relief going to Democratic cities, which is why the exact reason why they're also sending ICE to Democratic cities, because they want to target them. They want to make sure that people living in blue states know that they're being punished for not being Trump supporters, even though a lot of them are. That's all it is. They only want to make sure that the red states are being rewarded, even though they're by far the worst states in the whole country. That's it. They want to make sure that liberals are afraid, and they want to make sure that conservatives feel bolstered. That's it. Why have we not found a match in this entire, 40 minutes? We've been searching for the entire time, but we're not finding shit. Makes no sense. These guys could be searching at this point, like Carla, King Dark, M8. What the fuck is happening? It just says searching for plays. It doesn't even say, close or optimal. What the fuck is happening? What? Is it me that's fucking it up because I didn't get the network warning? Maybe everyone else did. I didn't. What the fuck is this? It doesn't say anything. Uringa leader, okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I fucked it when I get a network warning. But yeah, at the end of the day, you can literally explain the entire conservative mindset by one very simple sentence. That is us, good, they, bad. That's it. As long as their people do something, it's good, right? It doesn't matter if it's the same thing either. If the... and it doesn't matter if the people on the right are saying these things about the left, because most of the time, their accusations are confessions, right? Whenever the conservatives said that they were prosecuting pedophiles, yeah, they were just lying. They were just admitting that they were the pedophiles. So now that it turns out that they're the pedophiles, nobody's actually being convicted or prosecuted for what they did. That's why all the Epstein file psychopaths are all going free right now. Let me start and share that for someone's menu is bugged. I mean, it may be my menu. It may be. It's hard to know because I didn't get the network warning. It's just tribalistic. At the end of the day, you can't do anything about this. We just have to write it out and see where the conservatives will actually draw the line. But it doesn't seem to be pedophilia. It doesn't seem to be shooting civilians in the street. So I can tell you right now, if you look at Nazi history, well, we're following it, pretty on the dotted line. But the conservatives don't think that. They think that they're doing something good, right? They think that, oh, wow, the Democrats are the Nazis. Yeah, okay, bro. Must be nice living in delusional land. It's like people like Acelius being like, oh, wow. I'm sure the Maya and the ancient Mayans were happy that the conquistadors showed up and killed all of them. Because we know that, South America was better off after the conquistadors. Okay. I'm sure the people that were killed by the conquistadors would agree with you, right? Yeah. It's all this thing where you have to believe in the authoritarian narrative. If you believe that the winner is always the good guy, well, then your worldview is going to be pretty naive. And unfortunately for these, they think the good guy is the, child rapist, so... What can you do, really? What can you do? These people are lost. You've been subbed? Well, you subbed again, bitch. Yeah, that's the thing, too. And the NRA, when an actual citizen proved to be actually exercising their Second Amendment rights, they were like, oh, no, we don't like this. What do you mean? Your entire thing as NRA has been... The NRA, however, you remember the Sandy Hook shootings where 32 fucking 5-year-old children were shot in the head in their school? Remember that thing? Well, you remember when Alex Jones spread conspiracy theories about, it's some woke transgender whatever that's doing this, right? It didn't happen. And, spent a lot of propaganda about the parents as well, right? To the point that he got sued, to the point that his estate literally has to pay the victims every single penny he owned for the rest of his life. Good. Fuck him. But I think that's a little bit too gentle of a punishment for this fucking loser anyway. But yeah. So, but that's the thing. The NRA didn't actually make a statement about that. The only thing they do, they jump to the gun to be like, oh, the liberals trying to take our guns away. Well, for a normal person, if 32 children are being shot in the head in their school, a normal person would be like, yes, fuck the guns, get rid of them, because we could save lives by getting rid of them, right? But the conservative audience of the NRA, they need that. They need their blood money to make sure that they maintain their influence and their status. They can buy conservative politicians, so they can do whatever the fuck they want, basically, right? Because they want to make sure that they want to keep their money. And their audience of conservatives don't have any ethics and values and morals. They don't give a fuck about these children being shot in schools. Because, if they did, they would not want children to be around fucking live active guns at any given time of their day. Especially not with the potential of them being shot. Right? But now, whenever they're talking about this guy that actually practices Second Amendment rights, they didn't actually pull his gun, even use his gun, not even aim his gun, for that matter. He has had it on him, right? Apparently him being shot, they think that's justified now. So, like, you think that it's justified shooting this man in the head, when he's literally on his knees. You think that's fine, apparently. And you also think it's fine that 32 children are being shot in their school. You're also fine with that. It's really good to know that the conservatives literally have no actual values of any kind. They have no ethics. They have no morality. There's a bunch of fucking psychopaths in a trench coat. Every single fucking one of them. Like, they don't care. They don't care about the children. They don't care about the Second Amendment. All they care about is, hey, I can do whatever I want. People like me can do whatever I want. Anyone else has to be punished. That's it. Those are their baseline principles for this world. Like, oh, they are completely immune to consequence. They can do whatever they want. Hypocrisy doesn't exist. That's why all conservatives are incredibly contradictory. They will say one thing and do the other immediately. They will always contradict themselves with behavior. They will always be hypocrites. Because they don't actually adhere by values. They adhere by loyalty. No value will actually snap them out of it because they have fucking none. It's all about us against them. As long as their loyalty is with them or us, well, that's it. All terrible people. Yeah, I guess we're not finding a match today. I don't know what's happening. I mean, fuck it. These guys are like really looking on the hill match. I don't know. Maybe the matchmaking is fucked or something. I don't know. On the big wiper, yeah. Time to join the 30-year-old virgin gang of men that bond about how gay it is to be friends with a woman. How gay it is to be married. How gay it is to have children. Any bold state of play prediction? Fucking no, Concord 4. Because we saw that like Horizon Hunter Gathering bullshit that just looks like Concord 4. Like, we got a bunch of fucking Concord likes now, right? Like, we got High Guard, we got Concord 1, we got High Guard, there's Concord 2, then what the fuck is that other game that's Concord 3, and then this game is coming out as Concord 4. We're basically in a position now where we're seeing a bunch of Concord likes. Marathon was Concord 3, yes. So we have 4 Concord likes now. I'm assuming we're gonna see Concord 5 on the state of play. High Guard wasn't that bad. It is. The only good thing about that game is the first person animation work. Which I guess you could say for Call of Duty and Battlefield as well at that point, but it's a game with like very baffling design decisions, and it didn't launch on a very good like advertising, and the developers aren't even saying anything about the game. They don't seem to act like it even exists. It looks like it's like a vibe coded presentation demo. It's just like all these like, I mean, I think it started. I think Paladins will probably be the first game. The Concord is just Paladins 2. Like, that's it. And High Guard is just Paladins 3. Because that's the thing. Like, a lot of people love to, talk about, oh, Fortnite ruined gaming. I mean, you still had Paladins, like, before that time. And Paladins basically looks like Fortnite, like a shitty version of Fortnite. Like, yeah, it's probably not the worst thing ever, but it's certainly not a good game. At least it was free, though, unlike Concord. Oh, yeah, X Defiant was also a Concord like when the state of play start. I'm just expecting to see state of play 2026, February 12th, and 2 days, 11 p.m. CST. So around this time, yeah, this time on what day is it today? Is it Thursday? Wednesday? Tuesday? So on Thursday, yeah. No, what am I saying? What am I saying on Thursday? And also, not to mention too that Trump literally shared a fucking racist video about depicting like Obama and Michelle as monkeys, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're fine with that. We like this." Like, yeah. Good thing that racism doesn't even face them, isn't it? All right. Well, we didn't get a game today, so thank you so much for watching this podcast stream, because that's what we are now. But yeah, whatever, I guess. Fuck it. Thank you so much for watching this stream, people. Not a single game was played, but I will upload my day 63 video. My day 63 video tonight, and after that, well, maybe I'll upload 2 videos because they didn't actually stream. I didn't get a match. Bruh, well, you know me. I'll try to limit my Uncharted experience. The less Uncharted, the better for all of us. My safe space ending. When we're doing the... Oh, yeah. Bro, I can't be arsed to listen to that motherfucker's voice, honestly. It's so fucking cringe. It's just like a fucking non-stop redneck garbage. But yeah. We'll do it at some point, I guess. It's just right now, I don't care. Like, I don't listen to his streams. I don't watch his streams. And I don't want to watch anything related to him because he's a fucking loser. All he does is just lie every 2 seconds and contradicts himself every 5 seconds and does something very hypocritical every 10 seconds. You could basically do a fucking, you know, like you could do a drinking game. Every time Devo contradicts himself, you just, you know, just drink 1 sip and you'll probably die within like 30 seconds. Like, fucking hell. That's the thing, like, out of the times I've watched him, I watched him maybe, like, at 5 separate occasions, and only for, like, less than a couple minutes. And he contradicts himself at least, like, 10 times between that time, every time. Or he just straight up lies about something, about someone else. Like, that's the thing. But the thing is, just like, you know, MAGA, his audience doesn't actually care about facts or anything. They only care about being, like, they don't lie to convince us. We already know the truth. They lie to make sure that they keep their own audience at bay. Because those people don't watch me, so they will just assume everything you tell say was true, right? And the ones that do, they just come here because, oh, wow, oh, look, he offended my cult mindset. And then you say that, then you prove to them that they're actually racist, and like, oh, that video, lol. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're saying, you come to my stream, you go, A, oh, he's not racist. Then B, you provide evidence of him being racist, and then they see like, oh, that's an old clip. It's like, what do you mean? Your guy literally trying to say that I'm racist for something that I said 10 years ago, but something that they said 5 years ago? They're like, oh, that clip, that doesn't matter. Like, what do you mean? In that clip, you have actual context. In mine, you don't even have context. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they would only come to this stream to say something fucking stupid because they don't actually abide by logic or reason. It's all about, ooh, us versus them. See, they will oppose anything I say. It doesn't fucking matter because they are against me. That's it. Like, my audience don't have that issue because we aren't cults. We're just normal people that all hang out at the same place. Big fucking difference. Like, our entire identity doesn't hinge on talking shit to random Uncharted pub players and being racist on the internet. Consume my brain rot, yes. It's like... I'll do the video at some point, bro, but this fucking embarrassing shit stain of a person is just... Oh, bro. There's like a random subsidiary of, like, you know, MAGA. This is how it starts. This is how you get the groypers. This is where they begin. But yeah, it is what it is. And the thing is, I don't play the game that much, really, at this point anyway, so I don't really like it. It's fun to watch other players POV. Yeah, sure, if I have to watch it on mute, maybe. But I have to, like, actually listen, and I'm gonna cut my own ear, so I'm doing that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next stream. And to all you lurkers, you as well. I'll see you guys next stream. Make sure to leave some cheese out. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye.